If you work in a corporate environment, you will be no stranger to buzzwords. And you're possibly sitting here thinking cultural agility, well, that sounds like one of them. So I'm here to explain to you what cultural agility is and hopefully convince you that it's less buzzy than you may think. So in order to do that, I'd love for you to imagine that you're leading a project for a national organisation. And then one day there's a sudden market shift that throws everything off kilter. So all your plans, all that you're working towards is thrown off balance, and your team has to adjust and adapt quickly. Now, this is where cultural agility comes into play. Cultural agility is the way in which your organisation thinks, relates, and works in the face of change like this. So how do those default mindsets, those default behaviours, and those default systems impact the way in which your organisation adapts to challenges? For example, some organisations will favour processes and predictability, and they'll use that to navigate change, whereas others will prioritise things like innovation and collaboration in the face of uncertainty. Now, both have their merits and both have their shadow sides. At its core, cultural agility is about truly understanding what your culture is and its ability to adapt in different scenarios. So whether you're wanting to scale, whether you're facing disruption, whether you're introducing something new to the organisation like AI, whether there's a change of leadership, whatever the change is, agility is going to help you to achieve your goals. Now, it's really important to note that no organisation is the same, and they all have different ways of thriving. So some, as I mentioned, will focus more on structure and efficiency, ensuring stability and order. Others might prefer flexibility and creativity to enable them to pivot when needed. The key is identifying what your organisation's preference is, and you might like to call it a cultural archetype, what their cultural archetype is and how to nudge it in a way that best suits the situation and the people. So in today's world where change is happening all around us and is happening really fast, being culturally agile means having the awareness and the readiness to evolve in ways that suit your specific context. So my question to you is, how does your organisation navigate change? Do you know what your cultural preferences are, what your cultural archetype is? Well, over the coming videos, we'll be sharing some more information about cultural archetypes and the ways in which we can use our knowledge of cultural agility to support our organisations to thrive. So stay tuned.